Hey, what's going on, YouTube? I want to do a quick walk around and show you guys all the modifications that's been done to the 2022 GSXR 1000R so far. First, we'll start off with the bike itself. Purchased the bike from MG Motorsports in Sterling, Virginia. Purchased the bike 100% completely online, man. The bike had 988 miles on it when I purchased it. Had it delivered to my house. Delivery was done by MG Motorsports out of Sterling, Virginia. I just want to say thank you to Zach and Mike at MG Motorsports, man. These guys are 100% professional, class act, man. I appreciate you guys working with me. No issues at all. No issues at all, man. Thanks again, guys, for the purchase. First, we'll start off with the windscreen. We start up here at front. Start off with the windscreen, zero gravity windscreen here. We went with the double bubble windscreen, which is awesome. Also, we went with the dark smoke. I mean, you can see through it just a little bit. I kind of like it. I like it better than the clear one. I think it looks a little better. Next thing up front is these hot body flush turn signals. Went with the smoke as well. Move on around to this side. Next thing was the tech spec tank grips that we went with. These are awesome as well, man. In the corners, grips like no other, man. You just grip your thighs on there, you know, sliding around, doing acceleration, doing cornering, none of that stuff. Awesome. Next modification, this TWM fuel cap. Man, this thing is awesome, man. Hey, shout out to Manny at Moto Million for the hookup on this one, man. This thing is beautiful. Great quality, man. It matches my bike perfectly with that blue cap. It's awesome. Next thing was this quad lock system, man. I actually had this on my old Gixxer. When I purchased this one, I just transferred it and put it on this one. This thing is awesome, man. It holds your phone great. You're definitely going to need the phone-specific case to secure your phone to that quad lock system, man. And trust me, that thing been tested out. You don't have to worry about anything. That phone is not going nowhere. Trust me, guys. The next thing we'll go with, underneath the fuel tank here, we went with a Sprint air filter, POA air filter. Also some Carbon Smith velocity stacks underneath there as well. Outstanding, guys. Outstanding power, man. The gains are outstanding. We'll get to that in a second. The next thing we did was this Akrapovic Evolution exhaust. We went with the stainless steel system here, guys. Hey, that titanium one is awesome. I know it changes all of those beautiful blue colors, and it does look outstanding on these bikes, but my specific case, I went with the stainless steel, which is okay. It's no issues at all, man. It's just cosmetics and looks. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of videos out there that compare the stainless steel exhaust to the full titanium exhaust. You know, some people say they sound different, which they probably do, but this one sounds great. I'm not mad at it at all. We'll get to that in a second when I fire it up. Also, shout out to Manny at Moto Million for this Akrapovic exhaust. Appreciate it, man. Hey, that guy's a class act as well. Shot him an email, respond right back, fast shipping. I think I ordered that exhaust, man. I got that bad boy at my front door like within 2 days, if that. It was very fast shipping, man. Great quality. Those guys at Moto Million, great guys, man. Those guys at MG Motorsports in Sterling, Virginia, great guys, man. All right, on to it. The next modification. Let's see, the NRC tail tighty kit, which is right there. NRC tail tighty kit. You can see it right there. That thing is awesome. We go around. go down, we get a quick look at the spools in the rear. Definitely gotta have that. Everybody's gotta have that to put it on the stands, the rear stands, and the front stand to get the bike off the ground if you need to work on it. That's pretty much it as far as the physical mods that's been actually attached to the bike. Now, the next mod, I want to give another shout out to HTP Performance, man. HTP Performance. They are out of Ashland, Virginia. These guys tune my motorcycle, man, and I'm telling you, when I tell y'all it's a night and day difference from a tuned bike and an untuned bike, hey man, I'm telling you, take my word for it. Shout out to HTP Performance, in particular Cecil, for tuning my motorcycle, man. If you haven't heard of HTP Performance, go check them out, man. That's the same shop and the same tuner that built and tuned Chris Moore's from Moore Mafia. Chris Moore has a twin turbo GSXR 1000R, man. I'm telling you, that thing is a monster, man. So check those guys out. They also built the Hyper Booster for Chris Moore. I think he built 2 of those things, if I'm not mistaken, for Chris. But check him out. In other words, those guys definitely know what they're doing, man, when it comes to the tuning on these things. Trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Take my word for it. You will not be disappointed if you go see HTP Performance. Tell them you need your Gixxer tune, man. And I'm telling you, it's going to be a night and day difference. I also posted a video of that tuning process on my YouTube channel. You can check that out. But man, when he tuned that, when he did the baseline, let's go back to the tuning real quick. When he did the baseline, it was 170 horsepower, the baseline. After the flash, tuned it, it was 203. To the wheel, to the rear wheel, 203. So like I said again, man, shout out to Cecil over there at HTP Performance, man. You guys looked out for me. I appreciate that. I guess the last thing to do, man, is give you guys a start. It's not a cold start because I've been riding all day. It'll be a start, so you can hear how she sound, man. Let's get into it. Sound amazing, man. I'm telling you, it's not as loud as say like the Brox, you know, but it's loud enough and she sounds great. I definitely love the sound of the Acropolis, man. Brox, they sound great as well. Give you guys a couple revs. Down straight. Real quick, I want to go over the performance mods that I have planned for the future. Okay, guys, the performance mods I have planned for the future in the near future is going to be a new chain and sprocket setup. As you can see right now, I still have the stock chain and sprocket setup on here. I'm going to go with the EK chain, you know, and Vortex sprockets. I'm going to go with the 520 conversion. So I'm going to get rid of that 525 chain, stock chain and sprockets. And I'm going to stick with the stock gearing. I'm just going to, you know, go to the lighter 520 chain and sprocket set. Go with that EK 3D chain. The next mod in the near future as well is definitely, most definitely is going to be an oil change real quick. I want to do that before this. I want to do both of those things before this riding season starts. So I purchased the bike in November. I've been riding ever since, man. Just trying to get used to everything. I try to get most of the modifications done before, you know, the summer hits and everybody trying to get their bike tuned and everything. I was trying to get ahead of that stuff. I think I got that done. So those two modifications, not modifications, except to change the sprocket, the oil changes, you know, just regular maintenance. But that's what I'm going to do next. And also I'll probably do the engine ice. I'll probably drain and flush that system and add engine ice as well. I had that in my last Gixxer as well. And I definitely could tell the difference as far as the cooling goes. It did make the bike run cooler. So, and last thing, in probably the far future, man, is going to be some carbon fiber wheels, man. I definitely want some carbon fiber wheels on here, man. Of course I want to go BST, man. I want to go BST carbon fiber wheels on here, man. That's going to be probably the icing on the cake. And if I do decide to do a small stretch, and that'll be it, man. I'm satisfied with the height. I really don't, you know, maybe I'll lower just a tad bit in the front, another inch, because it's already lowered a little bit from the factory, as you can see. So I may lower it maybe an inch in the front and an inch in the rear. And besides that, guys, that'll be it. That'll be it, man. Hey, I appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. Thanks for your time, man. I really appreciate it. And once again, man, shout out to MG Motorsports. Shout out to HTP Performance. And shout out to Manny from Moto Million, man, for everything you guys done for me. I appreciate that. I'm not sponsored or anything, nothing like that. I'm just a small guy, you know what I'm saying? Just love to ride. And I love when business transactions go as planned, man. I love when you treat it like family, man, at these businesses. I appreciate that. Hey, you guys have a good day, man. Take care.